Welcome back. We're not doing the musical intro today, we got stuff to do. Last time on the adventures of Zad Vajur, we got through a bit of the college quest line, tried to make some friends, failed, tried to make another friend, failed, and then we bought a friend. What do we do now though? You see, I figure 4 videos into this series, I should establish some goals. First, obviously, I'm going to make my way to the Archmage spot. If there's anyone in the world more qualified than Zad for the position, then I'll make sure he meets an unfortunate end in some dark alley. Second, I will become the best mage in Tamriel. I want to achieve at least 90 in every magic skill and finish their associated master quests. I think speccing into every tree, especially those less traveled like Restoration or Illusion, will be really a fun time. And third, I will use that power to crush all that oppose me, especially those on my shit list. And last but not least, I will make my mark as the best mage on the continent, as Zad Vajur, the wise, the invincible, the eternal. Also, to make this run more interesting, I've added some new mods. Ordinator and Apocalypse Magic. Ordinator changes up how the perks work, and Apocalypse gives me some new spells to choose from. Right now you're watching me choose my new perks, which are just all the base ones, because I didn't have enough skills to do anything else. So, about those goals from earlier. How was Zad preparing to be the most famous, powerful mage in the world? So I guess I need to kill people, but I figure it can't be these people. You see, dear viewer, if being American has taught me anything, it's that if you join the army, they'll let you kill people, and they'll pay your college tuition in return. The College of Winterhold's a private school, and Zad's already down to 1 handle of rum a day. If I cut him down anymore, I'll have a seizure. This means that I only have one option. Pick a color and start blasting. But before turning on Fortunate Son and playing elementary school or terrorist hideout, I figured I should pick out some new spells. I got one called Rift Bolt from Feralda, which would do damage and send people backwards, i.e. out of shanking range. I also stopped by Phineas Gesture, the local master conjurer. You can't give me a spell called Bag of Rats and expect me not to immediately buy that. I picked out my favorites, obviously the rat one, and tested it out right in the front. Ah, there he is. He looks like one of those crusty white dogs. Or maybe like a chihuahua. Oh, my rat died. Anyway, off to go do some things that'll be highlighted with Sharpie in my government records. Zad trembled in his boots as he stalked up the cold cobbles into Windhelm proper. He wasn't shaking because he was cold. It's because he was nervous. He'd only ever killed people in self-defense, or maybe to take what was in their pockets, not for a cause. And things didn't get any more comfortable when I got inside the gates either. Do I hate the Dark Elves? No. Well, the city of Windhelm itself seemed pretty prejudiced against anyone who wasn't a Nord, but that wouldn't extend to their official offices, would it? When I entered the Palace of Kings, Jarl Ulfric was walking around, talking to his right-hand man Galmar Stonefist about the possibility of assassinating Jarl Balgruuf. I didn't hate that idea. I mean, pretty much every employer I've ever had has tried to get me killed one way or the other. And I'm sure while they did that, I could grab some valuable stuff from the Jarl's house. Anyway, I reminded Ulfric that we rode in a carriage together at Helgen and asked him if I could join the Stormcloaks in return for, I don't know, something.
So long as your criminal past stays in the past.
See, you say past, but it's more like the criminal present. I mean, the stuff I did isn't gonna disappear, so I guess. Well, after not explaining to Ulfric that I'm basically the Grinch when it comes to presents, he told me that I could talk to Galmar to join the Stormcloak Rebellion. And Galmar decided that the perfect test of my mettle was to send me to a place called Serpent Stone Island, where I would fight an ice wraith. So I haven't ever done the Stormcloak questline before, but I've done the Imperial one a bunch of times, and like for the Imperial one you have to go clear out like a whole base full of people, and these guys just want me to kill a snake, and they gave me potions to help. I'm beginning to wonder if I just didn't choose the right side. But as nice as those racists were, I still have some stuff to do. The route to the Ice Wraith was cold and even above the College of Winterhold, which just sucked. Ooh, that's far down. I'll be damned if I'm going the right way, though. Getting to the Ice Wraith was just a lot of running and sloshing around in cold water, basically. But I did find some bandits on the way to test out my new spells on. or feed the rats, however you prefer to say it. Hell yeah, map marker. Oh, okay. Take this, rat! Go get his ass. So for this fight, I was going to use a combo of Bag of Rats and Rift Bolt to keep people away from me and maintain some constant damage on them. See, one thing I forgot to mention about Bag of Rats as a spell is that when you kill one of the rats while they're not very powerful, another rat spawns automatically. Up to 3 rats. Save me, save me, save me. Where are you going? See, anytime they killed a rat, another rat would show up. There's always another rat. It didn't matter how many rats they killed, there were always more. The Grand Canyon was formed over thousands of years of water erosion, and so too will their ankles be rended by thousands of rats. It is through this combat that I realized my eventual purpose as the Rat King of Skyrim. And I watched from 45 feet away as my rodent subject tore the bandit chief limb from limb, and I basked in it. I mean, yeah, the Bag of Rats spell's great. With all that rat stuff going on in my head, I realized that Janassa hadn't been anywhere during that combat. You know, that would have been a lot faster if you were there. Nevertheless, I equipped her with some of the gear I got off of the rat food, and we kept going. There really isn't much to say about the Ice Wraith. I mean, it died. Oh, dicks. Eventually. But for these combats, it felt like Janassa wasn't even really there helping me. It's almost like she doesn't like that I'm working for a racist faction that doesn't like her people specifically. But that's crazy. I gave her $500. Who wouldn't sell their soul for $500? I would. I do, on the daily. Anyway, I got a new power from the Serpent Stone. Paralyze the target for 5 seconds and do 25 points. The fuck does that mean? Come here, Janessa. Okay, guess we're just gonna have to accept that it paralyzes people and does 25 points of something. Anyway, back to Galmar, I guess. Galmar was surprised I was alive, me too, and gifted me a set of new gear, which I promptly put in a bag labeled Sell Later. I also took some kind of blood oath to Ulfric. It was okay, my fingers were crossed. Then Galmar asked me to go on another mission to retrieve something called the Jagged Crown. I asked him if there'd be people to kill, he said yes, so I said yes. And so off I went, to prove the superiority of the rat! But along the road I encountered this funny little clown man. I was able to convince a nearby farmer to help him fix his wagon. You know, it felt really nice to earn money that wasn't blood money for once. Hey, candlelight, yeah, bitch. Yeah, it turns out all that time casting candlelight was totally worth it. Got me to level 4 and alteration level 2. So I picked up the first perk in alteration and kept going. I finally met everybody outside the tomb and we just decided to jump in. Getting into Corvajune wasn't hard. I mean, you get enough guys with sledgehammers together, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Most of my time in this crypt was spent conjuring rats and leading the charge. I want to be clear, I don't lead the charge because I'm brave. I lead it because that means I can steal everything before they notice anything was gone. Maritime rules. The only thing of interest that happened before the boss was when I couldn't find the lever in this one room. Oh yeah, because none of your guys can find one of those big fuck-off levers on the wall. Yeah, I am, dickhead, okay? We're... Hey, big button. Secret door. Fuck. I keep looking for the lever. It's not the big-ass button and the big secret door. That had, like, nothing to do with it, I guess? Hold on. That's it? Who in their right mind would put the door handle up there? As a reward for the video game equivalent of going to the DMV, I leveled up Conjuration to level 20, which let me get the second tier perk in the first tier. I don't know. But that did mean I could summon my rats for only 25 magicka, and even a flame atronach for 64. Eventually found the guy wearing the crown, curb stomped him with the help of 6 people, and I grabbed it right off his forehead. Got your monarchy, bozo. Galmar let me have that priceless relic worth $5,000 and told me to return it to Windhelm. Do you know where the first place I didn't go was? I have a better idea. Oh man, another video with Zad in the books, huh? I've really, really enjoyed creating this series, and I'm really glad that people like watching it too. And I want to encourage you, if you have something you wanted to make but thought was stupid, just go ahead and try. You might find that it's not all that stupid. Well, I mean, no, this is really stupid, but it's worth it. You know? Have a good week.